Isn't it crazy how after like a day in the sun or just playing hard out in the heat takes 5 days to recuperate from when you get old? Hi, how are you doing? I'm fabulous. How are you? I need like a little umbrella shade to put over my phone in the dash. This is why I prefer to go to work at night time. The later the better for me. Hey, FBSI. I'm tired. I'm just tired, that's all. Kind of sore. Have new bruises today, which happens every time I go kayaking. And then there's the lovely sunburn. It's not as bad today as it was last night, as long as nothing touches it. I think I'm gonna run somewhere and maybe find me some, I don't know. I don't like wearing shorts, but it's a little hot with these pants too. How much? I'm not sure. Like 1,400, not many. I think you could probably click on my name and see we have matching sunburns yet. Yep. Oh, you know what? Hold on, let me, there we go. And let me turn my ringer off. I think ours might be a little different, but we definitely both have close to matching sunburns. I literally, really, what in the world? Keep driving like an idiot there. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, love. So my swimsuit, you don't think about this shit until after the fact. And my swimsuit has these really weird cutouts, like, on it. So, just close to my shoulders, where my straps come to the front, there's like little triangle holes. There's nice little triangle sunburns on my front of my shoulders now. And down my stomach, below my, like right below your diaphragm area, there's 2 or 3 cutouts in the front also. So I have these funky little red circles on my tummy. And what's crazy is I use the exact same sunblock on my legs, shoulders, arms, neck, and back. And my back is just a little red. Hold on, guys. This merging traffic is kind of fucked up right now. All right. The sun was on my back all day. My back is barely red. My neck is good. My arms aren't even, they've got a tint of pink to them. But my gosh darn legs, holy crap. Polka dots pretty much. Just call me the polka dot princess. Hold on. Come on, would you go? All right. Illinois, there's a license plate from Illinois. So, when did I start my YouTube? Honey, I don't know. You can go click on it and look, like 2020 or 2021. I'm not positive. Summer, fall, or something of 21. The baby's lotion sunblock on my face before I even left home. And I didn't reapply anything on my face and neck all day long. So it looks like the spray sunblock is a joke. And it was a brand new can. I just learned also that sunblock expires. It's no good past about 3 years old. Didn't even know that. I used to keep cans of sunblock for years. Now we know. But yesterday, I bought a brand new can of Banana Boat Sport 100 SPF in the spray bottle, spray can, whatever. And that's what I used all over me. That's what the others used. My son, my middle son, oh my Lord, bless his heart. He is miserable right now. And he reapplied like 3 times while we were on the river. He still is just crispy. He was like, okay, thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, and it was somewhere around there. Yeah, it's about right. He texted me last night and said, I'm never going outside again. I said, no, we just got to figure out. Some only last 1 year. Oh, see, I didn't know that. I literally keep my sunblocks until they're empty. So I guess I'm throwing away everything I have at home, which, like I said, what I used yesterday was brand new. And the ones around my house are probably just a couple years old. I know I bought one a couple months ago, but that baby, I don't remember the brand. I'll have to look. You know, it sucks, the lotion. It just takes forever to rub it in, but by golly, it worked. So I guess from now on, I'm going to get that brand and just have to coat myself down in lotion. I think if we put it on before we leave the house, though, it'll have plenty of time to dry, and then it won't be like greasy and yucky in the water. But I do plan on doing some sunblock research to figure out what the best to use is, because I do have some spots on my skin that I'm a little worried about. For a while, some of them I just thought were kind of like age spots, you know. My freckles have all started. My arms are really bad with freckles too. Y'all know how I feel about my freckles. They're just, and my kids got, and see, they're all over my chest bad too. My kids got my freckles, especially to my 2 boys, the 2 younger boys. Sorry. So I just kind of thought that some of these dark spots on my skin were just kind of like, you know, my freckles getting bigger or whatever. And I now have two spots on my skin. One on my lower, like my next to my shin on a leg, and the other one is on my other leg on the back of my thigh. So I guess I'm fixing to get that looked into. I've never been too cautious or aware of my skin in the past. I did have a friend a few years ago that passed away after first having skin cancer. That's how her journey started. It was just skin cancer, and it went pretty fast. So I guess I need to start taking that seriously, because I used to never put on sunblock. I knew my thing when I was younger is I would burn my first trip out, and then I was good for the rest of the summer. I never tanned. I would get a little darker shade of white than the white I usually am. I wasn't pasty anymore, but I didn't get tan. I have one sister that, and it's crazy because she's the only one, well, no, I guess I have another one that has dark hair and dark eyes, but she doesn't really tan. I have one older sister that turns so brown. I can't, sorry. I'm guessing it's Stefan or Stefan or Steven. Stefan. Well, my name's in my title or in my account also. Oh, it's not my account name. Well, sorry, I don't know. Richard. Is your name Richard? Caitlin. Is your name Caitlin? pretty sure I won't. Oh, okay. Cool.
Well, he sat down and wrote another verse to the song, and he sent it to me. After reading it, I realized this is my friend had written the perfect country western song. And I felt obliged.
I got a lot to do tonight, so we're stopping for an energy drink. I already got my Sprite, my coconut Sprite.
Me, my mom got out of prison.
And I think I'm going to order. Hey, oh, it's actually yarrow. Are you from Africa? So I'm loving all of these Sonic drink combinations. Crap, I forgot to send y'all the little thing with them on it too. I think I'm going to find me some syrups and try and do it myself at home, because it's ridiculous to, I mean, even though we get them half price, I'm still paying $3 a drink. Hold on. So I think I'm just gonna buy me some Sprite and a few different of these flavored syrups and just see if I can't start making my own. The name means sun, and no, I'm not from Africa. Oh, well, I mean, sorry. I don't like to assume things, but you said your name was African, so I just figured I get people from all kinds of places come in and chat. Well, welcome, son. That's pretty cool. Okay. It's finally cooled off in here some. Oh, you know what? I forgot to, or did I post it on Facebook? I don't know if I did or not. Shit. Here, mannequins in the pale. Belgium. Oh, sweet. Uh-oh. For those, it may take a while to learn how I ended up where I am today. So, Beth Ann is in my neck of the woods. I'm wondering if she's still in Mount Pleasant. It's like an hour and a half-ish. Like an hour drive. You are not. Did any of y'all watch Beth's live a while ago? Somebody, oh, I was going to put this on Facebook. Hang on. Sorry. Let me share. Copy link. My hours have kind of been moved around. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do this for now. Hold on just a second. I'm trying to do something. Hey, Squatch Stomper. Where you been? Haven't seen you in a hot minute, my dude. To do at highlight. Let me see. I don't know what that'll do. Who's bad? How true is that? Back in the day, real friends had the same enemies. Nowadays, you'll catch your enemy over your friend's house. Over at your friend's house, I think they meant. Well, none of my friends. My friends are real. You love YouTube. Okay, let me get y'all back up here where I can. Sorry. good, my love. Let me catch up real quick. Sorry, I'm from Belgium. My sisters are playing with water guns. For me, it's literally midnight. Oh, okay. Well, how old are you, son? What's up? I was temporarily transferred to. Oh, yikes! Is that good or bad, Stomper? You love YouTube. How old do you think I am? I really don't know. But are you over 18? Is my question. You are 10. Okay. Well, I hope you have a great night with your sisters. And I think you just got shown to the door. Sorry, this is an 18 and over live stream. And I don't know how minors keep getting notification or seeing that I'm live when it literally says, oh, yikes, Bluebird. I need to pay closer attention, I guess. I'm not gonna lie, the past days I have just tried to disconnect as much as possible, and I haven't even been paying attention to my weather alerts. I mean, I've seen tornadoes coming and going, but I'm a terrible friend and I have not been looking out for y'all. I apologize. It was okay. So are you back home now, or did you have to travel for work? It may be asking too many questions. You don't have to answer. Oh, hold on. I need to text Christian and see if he wants to. Christian. There he is. Let me tell him I'm live. Our Christian, our sweet Christian, had a loss in his family this last week. So y'all just keep keeping him in your thoughts, please. Bless his heart. He's just been taking it left and right with his health and losses and all that. Until after the 4th. Oh, okay. My brightness went down again and I've got it covered up. Well, we are planning a camping trip. I actually need to get all of my kids talking in a text because it's going to be a big family camping trip. Looks like at least 3 of my kids are coming. So I'll have my middle son and my youngest son and both of their girlfriends, and then my daughter and her husband, possibly her husband, and then all 4 grandkids. He does, bless him. And here's the funny thing though, my grandkids, I told y'all this last week, my grandkids said they didn't want to go to the cabin, they want to go tent camping, which translates, and I don't think I've ever explained this to y'all. So I go camping in a couple of different places. I have a cabin in Arkansas that's just in the middle of the woods, literally, and it's like there's other campers around, there's other cabins and campsites around it, but really all we have to do there is the woods, hiking, and rivers. It's not real far from a lake, but that's all there is to do there. So I don't let them take devices when we go. I don't have internet. I don't have a phone. I don't have TV. When my kids were little, we used to take the TV and DVD player. Oh God. Lisa is my friend now. Oh, okay. Nice, Rebecca. When my kids were little, I would take the TV and DVD player with us and DVDs for weather days, like, you know, if we couldn't go out and play because it was storming or something. And I mean, you know, what they say about Texas is pretty much the same for Arkansas. If you don't like the weather, just wait a minute. You never know what's going to happen. Hell, our meteorologist can't even get it right. For Pete's sake. Anyway, so there's nothing to do there but outside stuff, and sometimes I get tired of it. And when they say tent camping, we also go to Broken Bow, Oklahoma, which isn't far, just kind of northeast of us. And so it's in southeast Oklahoma, I believe. And I've gone there my whole life. My parents took us there when we were kids every single summer. We spent a whole week out there every summer. And back then it was a little better because they have a nature center, and they had a naturalist, what do you call her? I can't think of. Ranger, like a ranger, park ranger. And she collected all kinds of rehabbing animals and kept in the nature center. So there was always birds of prey. There was, she had flying squirrels that were her pets that she walked around with in her pocket. It was great. Well, I don't have that anymore, and she passed away many years ago of cancer. But they have a different nature center that you can go in and look at. They have a museum. They have a little petting zoo, and then there's all kinds of things to do. So not only is there swimming, boating, rafting, they have there's great rivers over there. The Mountain Fork River is what we usually go down. And just outside though, there's all kinds of other things, but there's horseback trail rides. There's a little train that goes all around there. They have hay rides, and all summer long they do events for all the kids. So there's something all day, starting from in the morning, and then mid-afternoon, and then night. So like morning and mid-afternoon, the park ranger does like activities with the kids. So they'll have crafts to do, or they'll go on trail walks and treasure hunts or something. A possum call. Yeah. Can someone, oh my God, tell me about it. It's dry. Oh, hold on, let me catch up real quick. Tent camping. I lived in a tent for 16 months. No TV or AC and lots of sand. Oh yeah, I think I know where you're talking about, Stomper. So there's more to do in Broken Bow, and that when they say they want to go tent camping, that's what they mean. A couple times I've rented a cabin. I think 2 years ago I rented a cabin up there during the summer, only because Josiah was only 2 years old anyway, and I had all three kids, one being a toddler, and Cairo with me, and he was still a puppy. I just didn't want to do all that in a tent, so we got a cabin there. But they have insisted they want a tent camp. So my kids though have all said if they go, they are going to be renting their own cabins. Listen, I'm kind of bougie, kind of, not much. I don't really glamp, but when I was growing up, my mom used to take the freaking microwave camping with us. And when I go on long camping trips in the tent, I'll take the microwave. It just helps with making food. But I do take my window air conditioner unit out of my office, and my parents never did that for us. And I have a milk crate that I strap it onto, and my tent is like one of those 2-room tents, so it has 2 doors. Right, Stomper. So I halfway unzip one of the doors, and I set the air conditioning unit right outside that door and zip the fly around it so that the water that comes out, the condensation stays on the outside. And then I use a towel and wrap around it on the inside to kind of help seal it off. But no, I take an air conditioner with me when I tent camp. Sorry, not sorry. But I got to get that planned up because now all my kids want to go, which is great because I'll have more help with the littles. Oh, and at night, so every night they have something up there also planned, scheduled, whatever. Some nights they'll have a live band. They have this big amphitheater right next to the river and this whole grassy area in front of it that they do things on. They'll set up a projector and movie screen, and they'll do movies under the stars a couple nights a week. Then they'll have like a live band or something come in and play at the amphitheater. Okay, it looks like I need to get off here. Hold on. I don't know what's going on right here. And then usually if there's not a burn ban, right shoulder closed. If there's not a burn ban, on Friday nights they used to have a bonfire every night, and they would bring all the fixings for everybody to do s'mores. And when Christy was still alive and doing it, she had the best ghost stories and scary stories. I guess they were really scary stories, not just ghost stories. She had the best stories though. And the last time we did the last summer we were there was a burn ban. We didn't get to do a bonfire. We couldn't even burn fires outside, barbecue or nothing. That's the year I had the cabin, thankfully. Otherwise, I don't know how we would have cooked. Year before that, when we were there, they were under a burn ban. No, there was no burn ban, and they had the bonfire, but the ranger that was there just wasn't that fun with the kids. He didn't tell no stories or nothing. It was literally just come in, make your s'mores, hang out, and chill and leave. I wonder where everybody is today. Well, it is a little early still for me. After midnight. I've got a lot of work today. I'm not looking forward to it. Oh crap, did I get, oh good, I did. Alright, I thought I forgot something. Dessa, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Wait a minute. Do I know you? I think I know who you are now. It makes sense. What lake was that? That was just a river. It wasn't a lake. That was just a river. I mean, I live right off of Lake Texoma, but hey, free bleeder. How are you, my love? Yeah, it is hot. We don't really go hang out in Texoma much. There's just so much traffic. Like, there's just too many people that go out there. The designated areas are always just flooded with travelers and stuff, and there's always lots of boats out on the lake, so I kind of just don't go out there that much anymore. But yeah, we were on a river. I used to watch you 2 years ago. Mama had her. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I know I hadn't seen your name in here in a while. How have you been? No more babies. We had our last litter in February, and Mama and Daddy are both fixed now. No more babies. When the stars, when the grass grows. Good. I'm glad to see you. There's a lot of people that I haven't seen in here in a while that used to come in all the time. I don't know if they just unsubscribed or they don't get my notifications. Oh, they are renovating that Starbucks. Great. That means my coffee shop is going to always be busy now. We're going to stop and get an energy drink, kids. Mama's got a lot to do today at work and when I get home. I think I'm gonna get an extra one to take home for in the morning. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. Cause Chris having the big C. Well, look, I don't question that he's sick at all, okay? I do question that's what he, oh, my love, don't ever apologize. I do question that that's what he has. I mean, from what I can get, he has not had a biopsy. He spent 3 days in the hospital, and that they found a tumor, a very sizable tumor, on one of his kidneys. So now he's scheduled for surgeries to repair his umbilical hernia, which he needed, and to remove his kidney because he says it's cancer. Now, if they didn't do a biopsy, they cannot say that it is definitely cancer. They can, although, say, hey, your lab work indicates that something's not right. And they can say, hey, you have this huge tumor that could or could not be something, and because of its size, instead of us opening you up twice just to get a biopsy and then possibly go back and remove it, we're going to go ahead and just remove that kidney, because you can live with one kidney. We're just going to go ahead and remove that kidney, and then we will see what pathology says about it. But they cannot confirm until it's been to pathology. So that's kind of where I'm going from there. But his lab work could also be off just because of him being dehydrated, him having the tumor itself could cause lab work to be off, even if it is benign. So I'm not saying he doesn't. Hold on just a second, guys, okay? Sorry. I was ordering my drinks, and for anybody that's new here, my rewards account here is they use your phone number to look your stuff up. And I can literally give them my phone number and say I want what I had last time. I've lived 45 years. Yep. Managed to make it through 8 years of Marine experience with one. Wow. I can't believe they let you join the Marines with one kidney. That's crazy. Welcome back, my love. Last night he was wishing everyone had what he has, only worse. He said he's going to milk it for all he. Of course he is. What the heck? We knew he was going to do that no matter what, right? That's kind of, sorry, I turned my air up because the guy was hot. They know the truth. Please. Oh my gosh. Becky and, okay, hold on, I'm just reading a screenshot that I just got. So yeah, I know from a medical professional perspective that they can't tell him for sure right now that he has cancer because they have not biopsied it. And at first he wouldn't answer it, but somebody told me that he did respond and say he did not have a biopsy. So, hell, I don't know. Maybe if they get rid of that tumor, he won't be so mean anymore, or as mean. Maybe that's what's making him so damn mean and dumb. I found out a few years ago. Oh, really? Gotcha. Okay, I didn't know if maybe you were just like... Hold on. Thank you. Thank you. Uh-oh. Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
You too, thanks. Okay, hold on, let me get this back from the cup holder with us. All right. I did. I had a free, okay, I don't need that right now. I had a free drink on my account, so I got me a second one to take home, and I always order it no ice, so it doesn't water it down. But he was getting mad because people were trying to tell him, hey, and it wasn't like we doubt what we don't trust what I mean, okay, some of it might have been we don't trust what you're saying, but it was also more of a, hey, don't get yourself all worked up thinking you have cancer when there is a very good possibility it's just a malignant, a benign fatty tumor. And that's the truth. There's no point in him getting, staying, which sympathy, if he knew if he went live and started saying, oh, I've got cancer, that he thought he would get more money is really what it is. A golf ball, yeah, I knew, okay, I didn't remember what ball he used. I think he was just saying it. Told him he has a golf ball size tumor on his kidney. Yeah. Mennonites aren't big on traditional men. Oh. You grew up in the Mennonites. I love our Mennonites. As a matter of fact, most of our rural, holy crap, volunteer fire departments and first responders around here are Mennonites. And they are fucking amazing. I've never had a complaint about any help on a scene I've ever gotten from any of those guys. Is wearing a nicotine patch. He probably got that in the hospital, yep. And he might have even got to leave with some extras. There was some aftercare place, a surgery which he was thankful for. I'll tell you, well, sister has, oh wow, so y'all were just like a genetic thing, huh? Mass on my adrenal gland. Oh gosh, now that can fuck with you. Are you diabetic? Or do you have any problems like that? Oh crap. You know what? Hold on, guys. I gotta do this real quick. Let me get clocked in. We're gonna go inside and sit and chat for a little bit. Because I can. But you have to remember there's several. Oh yeah, I know that. We honestly, I don't know of any Amish around me. Let me take this in because I'm gonna need it. And let me set this clock to 2.5. I need to write. I'll do that in a little bit. Shade above me. Oh wow. I have a mess. Strict. No doctors, just keeping an eye on it. Okay. Chris was hoping they would help him find long-term free housing as well. Oh, Jesus. See, I only caught bits and pieces of his live when somebody told me that he had said that. I haven't really watched. Really wish I could have someone to come in for me. Oh, I'm so sorry you feel bad. I hope you feel better. Is it only thinking about food, a bed, and a door? Yeah. So I'm thinking, I don't like a care facility. I know he said that he was going to be in the hospital for 3 days after the surgery and that they were going to put him in a care facility. My thinking is it's going to be like rehab, inpatient rehab. And sometimes some places have, especially around here now, it's probably I'm sure it's very different in California than it is down here in the South. But I know that we have like nursing homes that also double, or long-term care facilities, nursing homes, whatever you call them in your area, that also do inpatient rehab there. And so you'll see people in a nursing home that aren't nursing home I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, that don't need a nursing home, but are there for their rehab. Oh yeah, real rehab. So, I mean, I don't know if he'll go to an actual inpatient rehab facility, which we have those also, that's just rehab, for people that have like had hip replacements or that have just been super, super sick and have to regain their strength after an extended hospital stay, stroke patients, that kind of stuff. But they also have some nursing homes that have beds for exactly that. So I don't know. I'm guessing though, I don't know if he told everybody or not, but it sounds like his last ER visit where he stayed for a couple days, a couple weeks ago, that he must have got a caseworker that got him signed up for California Medicaid. Otherwise, there's no way they would be doing this for him as charity work. He definitely had to have gotten started on some kind of program over there. Oh my goodness, Stomper, I'm so sorry. That sucks. Well, thank you so much for your service. You know, I'm a military family, or I come from a military family. My son just got out as well. So, both my dads, all my grandfathers, even my ex-father-in-law. I mean, we've got lots of people that are veterans or still serving. So thank you so much. Well, my uncle, my dad's brother, my uncle was a Marine for over 30 years. And, oh my God, that one broke too. I broke a brand new nail on the river yesterday, and now I see another one is cracked. The chair force, that's what my son was doing. It's going to be a prick. Oh my God, can you imagine? I would not want to be his nurse at all. My friend had his kidney removed back in November because he was released in 3 days. His wife is a retired doctor. Well, I'm thinking that they are going to put him in an inpatient facility for rehab because he is homeless, and because, I mean, honestly, like the kidney removal is a big thing also, but that umbilical hernia repair is a huge surgery. And since he's homeless and sleeping on the beach in the sand, they don't want him going out there back to all of that in the heat and the dirty environment and stuff until he's fully healed. So I'm sure that that's why he's getting put into a rehab, is to just help make sure that he heals and doesn't like get an infection and die. Sorry, so she told me stories about the sweetest people she isn't. Oh yeah. I love working in healthcare, and I always loved, there was a few patients that I ran into that I just, whatever, but that happens anywhere, right? The people I worked for and worked with, just, oh God, that's the thing about, and I know there's shit in every profession, but public service in general, like healthcare, first responders, police, fire, EMS, it's all super toxic environments, and you get some of the people working with you with the worst attitudes. Keeping the wounds clean, yeah. That's what I'm thinking, that they want him there because of that. Oh, that's awesome. I bet he didn't like that much then, though. He couldn't paint your butt, huh? All right, let's get everything inside. Y'all give me just a second to get my stuff together. Get my drinks. Oh, Oh God, I almost dropped them. There's my keys. All right, y'all. Hold on, sorry. Oh my God, it's so hot. It almost hurts to breathe. This door was not latched. I'm gonna have to make a phone call. That's not good at all. Hold on, guys. Setting up my desk real quick. I've got to put some air flowing back here too. Shit. I'm kind of all over the place right now, huh? I'm sorry. What in the world is going on here? Hold on. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Somebody's been here. Oh, he's not that kind of guy. Oh, never mind. Is this thing messed up again? I'll figure it out in a minute. Holy shit. This is ridiculous. It is 82 degrees inside right now. I'll change my shirt. Sorry guys, give me just a minute. My desk set up here. Somebody is kind of jacked with a few things. I'm gonna have to find a fan. All right. I'm gonna sit down with y'all for a couple minutes now. He's not that kind of guy. Yeah, it's pretty bad. And like this back office here, the air shuts off after they leave. It was doing better, but it's during the week. But right now, it looks like it's shut off for the weekend and didn't come back on, which is about par for the course, right? All right, well, yeah, let's see how Chris plays out. And that's another thing I was saying, that Beth is in my neck of the woods. She's really not that far from me. And she's claiming she's going to be coming to the DFW area. So, wait. Oh my God, I've got more shit to do than I thought. I'm going to have to get off, I guess. I'm going to move this around. Anyway, thank you all for hanging with me. I might go live again here in just a little bit. I just need to get all this stuff done and figured out and situated real quick. So until then, I'm going to hop off here and get caught up on some work. And then I will see y'all later, either later this evening or tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central Time. Thank you all for coming in and saying hi. I hope y'all have a fabulous night. I love you all, and remember, you are